Anyway, hi, this is Kevin, Gomer's channel. I'm in the process of loading up the new Windows 10, and I went through the whole process of doing the download and accepting the EULA, and I went through the customized settings, but I pretty much left everything at the default for now. I was actually trying to find some settings regarding the drivers for the video card on this. My particular laptop has been having issues with Windows in that I've been hearing the drivers have been causing issues. Now, trying to find the device manager. Oh. And right now everything seems to be working. I wonder what's going to happen here. Let's see. Let's try going msconfig and see what I can find. If this thing's going to crash on me or not first. What I really want to know is what about Windows? How about that? Is there an about Windows to tell me what version of Windows I'm running on this? I'm pretty sure it's a 32-bit. I don't think they're giving us the 64-bit. Well, we'll find out. Interesting. Well, before I did the update this time, I actually updated the drivers for the video card, and it might appear as if the problem's been solved. Last night I had internal power error, and this thing was stuck in a loop of shutting down and restarting and shutting down and restarting. I'd hardly have enough time to click on anything on the screen, let alone type in msconfig or anything else. I couldn't get to a start menu, so I could go to any of my options here, such as get started. All apps, power, settings, file. Interesting. There's a lot of different stuff on this. A little different of an interface. There's that internal power error I was talking about. I need to catch this. This is the one we need to take out of safe mode. And try to actually disable the video card. Oh, yay. Yep, I just ran into the issue. This is what frustrated me half the evening last night, before I finally gave up and just kind of called it quits and then went and did my own thing. And today, decided I'd try to get a little demonstration up of the setup and how it kicked into that error. I do want to get into Device Manager, obviously. I need to figure out how to get into safe mode. I probably should have pressed a couple keys there to see if it made any difference in what's going on. Probably too late to be doing that anyway. What's kind of sad is when you get that error, it doesn't really give you an option to just collect the information and shut down and stay shut down. No, it wants to gather the information and restart. So unfortunately that doesn't... Oh. See, now it's not even giving me the opportunity. on my computer. That's not good. We've got our nice little intent. Oh. Yeah, this makes me happy. Now, I'm going to end up having to go through 3 or 4 of the reboots of the failure to start before this thing actually decides to give me an opportunity to have a restore option. I'm trying some of the different variations for getting to different menus. Escape, F2, F8. Hopefully that last little boot didn't mess things up. I'm not real happy with this Windows 10 upgrade right now. And I knew I should have probably waited. And voila, here we are, probably with a dead PC now from Windows, huh? Yep. Once again, if you'd like to know more, please, you can search online later for this error, internal_power_error. And this is the endless loop that I keep getting caught in. Totally sucks. What am I going to do? Got my F8 tap in there. See what's going. See if I get an option on that. Or is it F12? Please tell me I'm getting some options for a safe boot or something. There we go. See advanced repair options. Use a device. Use a recovery device, network device. Troubleshoot. Ah, I might have some advanced. Reset this PC advanced options. Command prompt, firmware, startup repair, system recovery. See more recovery options. Oh, wow. Well, I need to just figure out how to run a file that's on my desktop, because I actually downloaded the drivers. I don't know if I want to change anything. Oh, no. Yeah, see, the only option I see is to really, if I use the command prompt, I could go to desktop and execute the desktop on my, or the file on my desktop. Because right now the only thing I can think of is it's getting those drivers installed. And it would have been smart if I quickly found out which version of Windows I had. I'm sure it was a 32-bit, and I could have I should have just ran the drivers and got it installed. I would have been probably in better shape where we're at right now. Startup settings. Restart. Enable for low resolution video mode. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's going to give me an option now, I believe. of a safe mode. There we go. F10 for more options. No. Enable safe mode. Let's go to 4. What are we going to have pop up here? What are we going to have pop up here? Oh, please wait. Looks like a different colored screen. This does appear to look like a safe screen. So what I want to do is, oh, it says on the corner safe mode. Alright. Well, home. It says I'm not connected to the internet. I am directly connected to the internet, but I'm not too worried about that right now. Trying to check the start menu, and obviously things are working a little more slowly than they should to start. I'd like to figure this out before we get a crash. Enable fast start to avoid the slowdown in the futures. Let's just kind of close this. I'm not going to enable fast start. Okay, let's access PC information if I can. I'm checking the different options we have here. Well, in my downloads we have our drivers. And is there any way to tell us about Windows? Well, let's see if I can customize this desktop any. Apps, features, about. Hey, here we go. Windows 10 Home. It's a 64-bit. All right. That answered our question. There's my 64-bit drivers. We're going to go ahead and install those. Looks like it's a AMD Catalyst folder. Still got to figure out how to get to the device manager. It's not letting me type. Probably because it's installing drivers. And I'm going to do express install of these. Express includes the AMD Gaming Evolved app. No, I do not want all that extra garbage. Most of the time, most people don't. Still. Uh-oh. Now we're having issues. It's a detection driver, so there's got to be another route. The key thing is going to be device manager. And now I can't even close the catalyst manager. There is no option for, there's task manager. Kill the task. More details. There we go. View. Options. File. Nothing involving my video card starting up in this. I just need to figure out where I'm going to find my device manager. Because when I try clicking on this area, I used to be able to come up here and get my information. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So what we want to do is we want to disable this. Yes. Now we've disabled our device. We'll go ahead and see about our restart. See if we beat this problem once and for all. I know I was probably a little slow poking around through some of those menus to get this done, but I don't like to rush things. Things do look a little different, yet very familiar. And as we wait and see what happens, it does appear that we made it further than usual, but that is once again because we have the video card disabled. I try to install the drivers while in safe mode. And that might be why I ran into issues because of safe mode. But apparently we've got our main screen this time, which is, I might actually want to make sure that the video card is still disabled. And voila! We're right back where we started again. Lovely day. Well, I guess disabling that video card was not the problem. And we'll have to see what is yet to be said. Thanks for coming to Gomer's wonderful day. If it wasn't for the medication around the place here, I'd be probably a little more upset with things right now. But I'll just put it through a rollback, put it back on Windows, and until they solve the issues with this error that appears to be popping up on a lot of screens, we'll find that I'm going to stay on the old operating system. Yeah. Do I need to leave you on here to see it do another crash? I'm thinking this time it might not even make it to the desktop again. What'd I say? Thank you, Windows, for a wonderful rollout. July 29th, 2015. This is Kevin, and thanks for joining me, Gomer's Medibles. Better luck with your Windows. You might want to read up on it before you get started, especially with your particular laptop. If you have a home-built PC, your configurations are going to be totally different, and that's all in the air too. But here we are. Thank you again. I'm doing a restore.